If I come up and I fall off, that's on me. That's on me. If I come up and I fall off, that's on me. That's on me. If I come up and I fall off, that's on me. If I fold and I sell out, that's weak. That's why I take my...
Hello beautiful people, today is April 16th and it is 11:01 in the morning. So last week I was not on campus because I was mostly grading and just finishing up a few things that I had to do with the AI project. So when it comes to grading, I've had the craziest experience grading something that was supposed to be pretty easy. So as I let you all know, the students of the class I'm TAing had their final assignment due on the 22nd of March, and so I had planned the last week of March to grade, and that's exactly what I did. However, we did try to release the grades on the 8th of April, so last week. And when we did that, the system that we use, which is Brightspace, I don't know, we don't know what happened, what it did, but for some reason, once it released the grades, the in-text comments did not show up. And like, I think like almost, well, not half, I won't say half, but like quite a few students' grade for some reason turned into a failing grades. So we had to deal with the wave of students being like, what the hell's going on? Like, why did I fail? And we had to be like, no, you didn't fail, just some things happened with the Brightspace. And so yeah, last week I was supposed to get myself ahead of the game and I was on point for everything, and then I had to regrade, and that took me almost all week. Luckily I just sat down Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday and was like working non-stop, and so I got them done. And I had the last class with them on the Tuesday. So the semester's over. Congratulations to you and I for finishing this academic year. Yay! It's been a very big academic year for me, and I'm going to be doing a video talking about my first year as a PhD student, so that's coming up soon. But now we are in like the last few weeks of the semester where majority of students are doing exams, except for us graduate students. We no longer have exams. I mean, unless you still have to do your candidacy examinations and stuff like that, but I finished mine, so I feel really happy about that. But that doesn't mean that I don't have anything to do. I have quite a lot to get done before next Friday. So I have 3 things that are pending that I really need to get done. So the first thing is reread the AI paper that we wrote. So we all wrote our part, we all reviewed it, but now we're in the last bit of revision, and one of my colleagues got sick last week, so they couldn't really work on it, and they were supposed to work on it first before I did, and so I just didn't do anything on it because I was like, I'm just gonna give them the time and I have to finish, I have to work on the grading, so that's what I did. But I kind of want to sit down today to read that paper again and really try to get it done as soon as possible. So hopefully if my colleague picks it up sometime this week, he can be like, oh cool, you did that, and then I can re-review it at the end. So it's a bit more work, but I think we're almost done, and we have a great paper, so I have no problem working on it. The second thing I need to do is work on my paper for next week. So next week I have a conference on Thursday, and so I'm going to be presenting my master's research project, which like I know by heart, but I'm trying to write a paper based on my research so I can publish. And I'm trying to use this opportunity of the conference to write that paper as my publishing paper. And so I have my outline and everything, and I just need to like write it, and I have all the information, like everything is here. I just need to sit down and write it. And so I'm hoping to get that done today, or at least start writing it. But today, but this week I need to get at least to the second draft by Friday. So if I can start writing it today, finish it tomorrow, review it Thursday, and have it done by Friday, and then spend like the weekend, well, not even the weekend because I'm going to be really busy this weekend, but the next the days, the first few days after next week. Oh my god, I'm having such a hard time talking right now because, as you can tell, I feel a little bit overwhelmed, but we got it. So those are my top 2 things to do. And then of course I have my mini course to prepare for, which is in 2 weeks, and I am done writing the course outline and syllabus and stuff like that. The only thing I need to do now is work on my slides. So I'm not panicking about that right now because I just want to get this AI paper done and my conference paper done first, before I start panicking about the mini course slides that I have to write up. And I'm basing a lot of the mini course on what I already know, because what's the point of doing something new? It's always good to do something new, but it's going to be the first time I teach. So I had already developed a syllabus for methods, which was the subject I wrote my synthesis exam on. So I'm just gonna go with it. And yeah, so yesterday I finished writing it up, and I'm gonna show it to you a little bit later today because I just need to finish up a few things and send it off to a professor who wanted to just review it before I print it and get it ready for the students. But I am just waiting for a few things to be approved by the mini course organizer so I can have everything on my mini course. But I'm really happy with how it's turned out. And so yeah, I'm going to work on those 2 things today. Mini course is just gonna take a little bit of the back, and so yeah, those are the 2 things. So yeah, those are the 2 main things I'm gonna be working on today. The mini course is just gonna be on a pin board for a little bit, but for now, we're gonna get ready. So I'm looking at my schedule and I really cannot believe we're literally midway in April and things are just, but as always, if we just focus and prioritize our things, we can get them done. And so I'm going to be overworking myself for the next 4 days. I know I'm going to be dead tired, but on Saturday, me and my husband and his parents, we're gonna go on a little trip outside the city. There's a big flea market that's happening close to their hometown, and so given that we've been into like antiques and they love antiques, my husband's father has been doing it for like 30 years, I think. But anyways, we're gonna go with them to the flea market and just have some fun. Like I mentioned earlier in the year, like this year, I want to prioritize doing fun things for myself because for a long time I didn't do that. And so even though the last month has felt like back to back events, I've been having lots of fun because when I'm there, I'm literally just like enjoying the time, like enjoying being there. And it's so funny because the other day my sister was like, we had a little small family gathering for our birthdays when she came back from her trip, and she was like, you know what, lately you're just like enjoying life. When I look at you, she was like, I haven't seen that of you in such a long time. And she was like, I love seeing that you're just enjoying life. And yeah, I'm not spending like a lot of money and stuff like that, but I think it's just a matter of prioritizing, those little things outside of academia, even if like they stress you out or academia stress you out. Like right now, I'm like, oh my god, I have to do this. But when you plan for those things, you're like, no matter what, I have to go to that event and enjoy it, So I'm really happy for that. So we're gonna do that on a Saturday. Sunday we're probably gonna work, and again all week we're gonna work really hard. And then I'm gonna have next Saturday off. It's my first Saturday off since mid-March. And on the 28th we were going to do another market, pop-up market, but I had to cancel that because it's going to be the Meet the Parents Day for the mini course. And then from the 29th to the 3rd of May I'm going to be teaching, and then after that I'm gonna have a week off to just relax and prepare for my week after, which is the week of the 13th to the 17th of May. And that week I'm going to be on campus almost every single day because it is the ACFAS conference, and I'm going to be talking at 4 panels. So yeah, I'm going to be here most of the time. And then starting May 20th, I'm going to be officially off, and hopefully I can focus back on my research, although I am doing quite a lot for my research because everything I'm doing is like aligning, so I'm not wasting time outside of my interest. Even though things don't always connect, they do in a way, if that makes sense. But this morning I did apply for a few jobs, so hopefully I can get a good part-time job this summer, because I am pretty busy this summer. Like, even though I have all June, July, and August off, I don't really have them off because I have to work on my research. But also, out of those 3 months, 4 weeks are already booked. So 2 weeks of vacation with my husband, which are non-negotiable because we plan this every year. Even though we don't always travel, even if we just stay home, we take 2 weeks off in the summer. And then I need 2 extra weeks, or I think 3 weeks. I need to double check for a course I'm going to be taking, an advanced doctorate course that was kind of designed for me and for some students that are doing very specific type of work. And one of my committee members is running that course, so they actually reached out to me to participate, and I'm really excited for it. So yeah, it's going to be a really fun and exciting summer, and yeah, I can't wait to just finish the next 2 weeks and then get other things going. But this morning I went to the gym with my husband. We've been trying to go as regularly as we can because I kind of want to get into cycling, and so hopefully not this weekend because we're going to be busy, but the next weekend when I have the Saturday off, I'm hoping that we have time so I can hopefully buy myself a used bicycle, because I want to bike a lot this summer and I haven't biked in a while. But I don't know, I'm just into it and I want to get better at it, so why not? So that's enough chit-chatting. I'm gonna have some lunch, breakfast, because like I said, I went to the gym and I'm pretty hungry right now. So I brought myself some Greek yogurt with some strawberries and some cereals, and then I also brought myself some veggies and a sandwich that I'm gonna have. So yeah, let's get working because our time is limited and we have a lot to do today, so let's get it. beautiful people. Today is Saturday, April 20th, and me and my husband are at the gas station right now because we are heading over to his parents. We're gonna pick them up because we're all going to the biggest antique show in the region. Well, it's actually outside of Ottawa where we live. It's just a little bit, I think, outside of the island of Montreal or at the edges of the island of Montreal. I'm not sure, but it's gonna be the first time we go, and I'm super excited because, like I said, his parents have been like antiquing and they're just collectors for about like 40 years, I think. And me and my husband just started like last year. Well, I started last year, but my husband has been doing it for a while too with his parents. But I'm really excited to see what they have. I don't have like anything in mind that I'm looking for. But I'm definitely just excited to see all of the different things. So I'm gonna bring you all on the day with me because this is another part of me. This is part of something that is new to me, which is like antiques, but also a little business that I'm starting, right? So yeah, so let's head there, and yeah.
My decision, this ambition, everything comes out bland. Look for mystery, if you kiss me, I'll throw my fist in the air. And I'll fight for what is right. You need to make your life feel pretty tight, yeah. All this distance, read my system, Lord, I wish it made sense. You're the difference between my wish list and me wishing it would end. So I'll fight for whatever right. You need to make your life feel like a really, really good time. I don't wanna let you down again. I don't wanna let you down again. I'd hate myself if I let you down again. Promise I won't let you down again. Like a sail or a kite, I'ma let the wind decide. As long as you are by my side.